often fall behind 7-0 and then get a pin. Can you just kind of walk us through that match?
Yeah. So I was in a position a week or two back. Last time I went down 6-0, I kind of hung my head a little bit. Didn't think I could come back, but this time I picked my head up. I knew I could win the match, so I was just looking for my opportunity. He gave me a little look. The first time I stood up, he kind of charged at me, and I felt that. So the next time that happened, I just gambled on it, and it worked out.
Anthony, for you, what was it like watching these two guys' matches and the way that they wrestled and how you guys pull it out?
Yeah, during John's match, it was like a roller coaster of emotions, kind of like he was going from, I thought in my eyes, like he was about to be deep on a shot, and then next thing you know, he's on his back fighting on the edge. And that's just part of wrestling. Sometimes when you're wrestling really hard, the way a lot of us do, you end up in positions that don't favor you, but he kept grinding through, and I was sitting next to on the bench next to Matt Karenny, our 197-pounder, and he got in that position once before, and the kid lifted him, and we were saying in our heads, like, think big, and then next thing you know, he got in the position again when they restarted, and the tide turned, and he ends up on a cement job with the other kid on his back, and it was just awesome when he got the fall. The place erupted. It was perfect for going into half. And during Ray's match, it was the whole time, right when he got to that single in the first period, I figured he was going to be able to take this kid down, and he hung tough. He got out of bottom real fast. It was important, and he wrestled tough throughout the whole match. He finally saw his opportunity in the third period and got that takedown, and that was awesome. I'm sure it feels a lot better for himself, and he could probably tell you, I mean, all the things he's went through, this is probably really solid, solidifies his kind of moment.
John, what was it like going into that final match?
It was really emotional, you know, and I knew my team needed me, and I just love these guys, man. It's a great group of guys, and I'm so happy they accepted me into the program and stuff, the coaches, the players, and I can't say nothing but good things about these people, man. It's just it was a great match, and I knew my team needed me. And, you know, I'm used to having positions like that, you know. Back in the Don Bosco games, I was 195, heavyweight. You know, usually it came down to like that, so I'm used to moments like that. And I take it in one step at a time.
I guess kind of, you said it was emotional going into the match. What's the last 20 minutes or so been like? Has it settled in? Like, just kind of like what Anthony said, how far you've come?
It settled in. Actually, it did settle in until I saw my mother, and I hugged her. I gave her a big hug, and I started crying. She was like, "Yo, stop saying nobody gonna see you cry. Come on." and and yeah, so it was very emotional. At the end of the match, I told all my teammates I loved them, and I'm thankful for them, and I just have nothing but love for these guys, man. I can't say. I mean, like I said, I can't say nothing about these guys. They're so good. They're great people.
You're still obviously getting yourself back into like wrestling shape. Or what about that match? Like, when did you know you like to go to or when to attack?
I mean, like you said, I'm still getting in wrestling shape. I could have wrestled better, but you know what I mean. I was trying to secure, the takedown and the lead for us just to get out of there, just get this win, And like I said, this is a short-term memory. We got Ohio State on Sunday, and as you know, I'll probably have Kevin Snyder. Probably gonna wrestle him tough. He's a great guy, national champ, Olympic champ. It's gonna be an honor, facing him. Yeah, man, and I'm just gonna come out, and give Ohio State a run for their money.
Kind of seemed like you were playing to the crowd a little bit, kind of put your hand in your ear. How much do you enjoy that part of it, and how much is that still part of like your MO?
Yeah, that's a really exciting part about this atmosphere, our fans, the venue. Everybody's right on top of you. When you do something good, you hear it from every single person. You don't see anybody but people cheering for you. It's hard not to feed off that type of energy. The fans give you something awesome to work with, and I got to give it to them because when I threw that cement mixer, I hear them just yelling, and you can't let somebody off their back when you hear the crowd erupt like that. So it's so exciting to feed off the fans like that.
Where did you think you'd be this year before the Lewis injury? I mean, did you feel like there was a spot for you? Did you feel you'd done enough to kind of your way into the lineup, even though it obviously seemed like you were kind of blocked a little bit?
Yeah, so I've never been in that position where somebody's blocking me in on the lineup, but I just knew that if I put the work that it took to be in a position like this, good things will come. I just kept doing the right things every day. I kept working as hard as I could, and things worked out. That's how it goes. They work out one way or another, and I didn't know it would be to this scale. A lot of good things are happening for me right now, and it's a result of a lot of hard work. But yeah, I did feel a little bit like there might not be a spot for me, but I just kept pushing every day, working as hard as I could, and I knew things would work out, and they did.
What does it mean to you to see your name in the national rankings?
It's just a confirmation that I'm good enough to be there. It also means that it's only number 19, so it also means I got a lot of more hard work to do. But it's satisfying. It makes me happy, but it's not satisfying at all. So I'm gonna keep working to make that number go up.
Anthony, I know you see Patel and Carenti every day, but for fans who are like, wow, these kids are true freshmen, and what they did tonight with their victories, I guess what's your first impression of those kids been like, and I guess kind of is that a sign of the future of Rutgers wrestling?
Oh yeah, I mean, for the whole program right now, a big goal we set going into each match and going into each practice that we're going to work really hard, and we're definitely going to outwork the other team. And in Pazel's match, he kind of showed the true definition of that. But seeing them every day, it's no surprise. They work extremely hard, and that's the kind of kids we're recruiting right now. And being a true freshman and wrestling grown men out here in the Division Big Ten, it's no joke. I mean, I didn't do it, and I don't know if I would be able to do it as well as they're doing it. So props to them. It's definitely extremely difficult being, well, Pazel's actually 20 years old, but usually being 18 as a true freshman, it's pretty tough, and you might not have the muscle tone or just the masculinity that it takes to wrestle these kind of guys, and they're just kind of pushing through adversity. And you've seen Carenti go out there, and he just lit up the scoreboard with exciting moves, and it was exciting for everyone involved. And right when you thought we were out of the match, he kind of put us back into it. And that, being a true freshman, that's really hard to do, dealing with all those emotions going into that match. And he knows who he's wrestling, and he knows how good the team is. So props to them, and it's definitely where our program's going. The kind of kids we're recruiting, just hard-nosed wrestlers that want to make a difference in this program.
Anthony, what have you seen out of John this year?
Awesome. I mean, again, it's nothing surprising the way he works. He's definitely one of the hardest working guys in our rooms. If you come to any kind of practice, he's going to be the guy pushing and probably getting in the kind of scrambler or two with the guy, but that's just the kind of kid he is. He never gives up. He's going to fight till it's over. You saw it tonight. He's down a couple points, and he's fighting in there, trying to get back in it for the team, and not only for the team but for himself. Every match counts at this point. Not only for the national rankings, but to get to the national tournament, you got to have a certain win percentage, and you got to beat certain guys that you're supposed to beat. And these matches are important, even to us individually, not just at a team scale. So for him, it's a lot of fight that I see, and I love watching him wrestle. He's definitely one of the most exciting guys on our team. I'd say most exciting guys right now. Just because you know when he's going out there, it's going to be scrambles, and he's going to come hard, and he's going to come often.
How do you guys feel about Ohio State now? What are you looking for in that matchup?
Well, just like any other matchup, we're looking to win. I mean, we know we're not like oblivious to who they are. They definitely got some hammers, but I think each individual one of us, we expect to win going into it. Even if we're wrestling the number one guy, from bottom to top, they got hammers that are top 5 in the country. But that's what we're trained for, and that's what we want to do. We want to shock those kind of teams and shock those kind of wrestlers. Right when you think we're not supposed to be there, we want to show that we're here.
Anthony, Scott said you had a bout with the flu. How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
He said that you had to be able to practice for a couple of days. How tough was that?
He lied. Only one day.